Mhm.
I made a little ganker for PvP. I don't know how y'all feel about that, but I'm ready for it.
Okay. So once you're in, make sure you repair your gear. Need any food?
We are live on the Discord channel, peeps.
What up, fellow Discord members? Somebody's got
Just
some
made me think of like that. Hello, fellow kids.
Hello, fellow kids. That works too.
Just don't say the N word.
It was just the way you said it.
You're the N-word. They might think we're weird.
That reminds me of that as a South Park. Who just won? Who just won?
Oh god, did somebody go in?
Yep.
Yeah.
Is this the one I need a range taunt on?
God damn it, Leroy.
Yeah, you're gonna need a range taunt.
Completely.
You're gonna die. Someone always goes in.
You won't need it till the twins though, so you don't need to equip it right away.
Okay, so Apex, I think you got a lot of feedback coming through your mic, just a heads up.
Oh yeah, I can mute myself if y'all want.
Yeah, it sounds like a demon's being summoned.
Yeah, good. Give me 1 second, just... I don't know how to mute myself, like, in the game.
Your mic should just have a mute option.
No, I'm using, like, a normal phone.
Turn the sensitivity down. That could work.
Okay, so everybody, prepare your stuff, eat your food. Generally speaking, we wait to go through the door until everybody's ready, just as a good rule of thumb. Make sure that we all go in at the same time. When we do, if we were to do a vet trial, that is the time during which your timer starts the second somebody goes through that first door. So, if you're ready, go ahead and just crouch by the front door. And we'll all go in together here in a minute. I believe so.
I wish I had some autumn honey.
Nope, somebody's in the Earth Forge. Bellows, you coming?
Sorry. Yeah. It's a long run.
No, you can just travel out from the Earth Forge, I think.
Okay.
Who's got mud balls? I
Yeah,
do.
go to
Got your balls right there.
Group and then select one of us, and you can travel the player that way.
Jiffy. Okay, I'm on my way. What's up there, boy?
1, 2, 3. Is this your level 1, 2, 3? Is this your first trial? Is it Villesby?
What's that?
What's up there, boy?
So your CP 1, 2, 3. Is this your first trial? Like ever?
Yep.
Ooh, good one. Good one to start with.
Cherry popper for sure.
Aw, yeah.
Absolutely.
Oh, watch this.
Billy, what are you scheming?
Mud balls.
Your balls? She's scheming your balls. That sounds questionable.
Oh, what, the traitor?
How are you making the merchant? How are you making the merchant teabag?
That's so fun. So weird, cause they stay so far away from you when you do it.
The merchant's teabagging me. Go away.
That's what you do. You get your merchant with you in PvP, or like when you're dueling, you make it teabag your opponent.
Alright, so real quick, if you guys have any cosmetic non-combat pets active, go ahead and turn them off. They prevent lag while we're in here, since there's a ton of us all together and we'll have our abilities going. Any assistants, so banker or merchant, and any non-combat pets, please put those guys away for right now.
Even teabagging merchants?
You guys see what Bug said?
Yeah.
Even teabagging merchants.
Okay, I just want to make sure.
Okay, so we have to give him a couple minutes.
Yeah.
Okie doke.
Can
Well,
you have
Legion, is there
bankering?
anything you want to go over first, since we have fresh blood in here?
First things, mobs, but we'll better explain that at the first group. Be able to see it then. I think Bellowsby is the only one that hasn't done this, right? Is there someone else besides him?
I haven't done this in like a year
Doesn't
and a
count.
half. So
Rude.
You've done it.
yeah, just the one boss. When we get to it, I might need a little refresher on the mechanics, but
Yeah, we'll do that for each boss. That's cool.
just the one with like the two bosses and the two sides, and then the thing happens and the candles turn colors, and you gotta go to the other side and shake it all about, and
Yeah.
something
Put you
about
right
a
there.
tile and a carpet, and
Right.
Definitely cover that one.
Best
Yeah,
technique
well,
green in the library with a candlestick, etc.
best technique is just keep running around in circles and seeing how many people you can blow up.
No.
Okay, I can do that.
That's the best way to play that one.
Bib, you doing okay? You're looking a little dead.
Yeah.
Couldn't keep up with me.
You taking my grave. Yeah, that's what it's gonna feel like at the end of this.
Pretty much. Fellows, this is one of the more interesting and mechanic heavy trials, so you are picking a winner to do for your first one.
No,
Bear
Billy
with us.
picked the winner from today. Billy picked the winner from
Billy
today.
trolled you really hard. I'm just like,
Hey, I voted for it too, I'm just saying.
yeah, I'm joshing. I gotta stir things up, you know that. Right, so Billsby, have you done a trial before?
Nope.
Nope. Okay, so have you been in Cyrodiil in the sewers before?
Not the sewer.
Not the sewers, right? So there are creatures in the game that have like flags on their back, and it looks awkward, like the old Japanese samurai warrior style flags, literally stuck on their back, just hanging there. Right?
What?
So the mobs here, the really important ones, will have flags on their back. The weaker ones will have a 1 flag, and then there's a 2 flag, and then there's a 3 flag. For various reasons, we prioritize the 3 flag first, so we want to kill the 3 flags, and we'll basically call that out, and you'll start to recognize them once you see them, and we'll point them out to you once we get out here, because we'll come across, the flags here in like moments, more or less. So we just handle them in 3-2-1 fashion, and we'll more or less call it out during the combat and stuff. It'll be easy to recognize. So once everyone gets over here to the door.
Well, I think Acepex is already through the door, so.
Well, didn't Acepex have to like reset his router and something?
He's back.
He's back.
Oh, is he? Cool.
So three
It's
people
people.
went through the door.
Right,
Okay.
let's go.
We're just waiting at the other door.
Yeah, that's cool.
Whee. Okay.
Alright, so just step out
Oh.
a little bit, not too far Just enough to bring out the ads, yeah. Now stay back here mainly. Do this little bit of combat. We'll finish this and then we'll get to show off the flag bosses. Don't get too far out there. Alright, back off.
Back.
Right, so the 3 bosses that landed down, well not bosses, 3 creatures that landed out there, the one in the center is a 1 flag, the one to the left is a 3 flag, and the one to the right is a 2 flag. Now, isn't the Sun Eater, he puts down the purple negate area, the 3 flag,
yes.
He puts down a big old purple area negate, you can't do your abilities inside of it, and they'll stack them like around all over the place, so that's why they're the priority. We got to get rid of them so we can spam our abilities and kill everyone else. The 2 flags are kind of the one that an off tank would want to, and the tank as well, will want to kind of tank those and pull them off to, like, not necessarily pull them off to a side, but get them to shoot away from the mob of our group, more or less. You know, not a big priority, but just something to practice because it is more useful in veteran trials. Past that, you know, we'll just handle these few mobs, and then once we get to the first boss, we'll go over it then.
Sounds good. So Sun Eaters first, Dreadstalker next, and Shadow Guard last.
Yeah, and just after this, let's do a quick pause as well. We'll probably need to explain to Velasby about soft lock.
Okay, there's the negate.
Yep.
Perfect. Sun
So the
Eater
idea
down.
is you don't want to stand in the purple area.
Good job. Okay. So pause here for a minute.
Right, so don't engage the next group. Want to explain soft lock to Velasby before we do.
Friendship is for those
We'll get to the next group though, because we need the next group to act.
And warriors deal in a single currency. Power.
Okay.
Yeah, they're just free running at us. Couldn't help that.
But yeah, once you go to the top of the stairs, they all come. Anyway, Bellows, do you know what we mean by target locking? Target? Okay.
Yeah, more like a soft lock.
If you, sorry, what? No.
Sun Eater's off to the right.
Well, if you have your controller mapped to do so, for most of us it's holding down your right joystick when your crosshairs are over a creature.
Yeah, so whenever you're looking at an enemy, just hold down your right stick and it'll highlight them in white. Kind of a soft lock. Doesn't really target your spells on them directly, but it lets you maintain visual on them during the hecticness of all spells and stuff.
Yeah, because with this many people, a lot of the time it gets really confusing. There's a lot going on in your screen, and so when we say focus the Sun Eaters first or something like that before the combat starts, or during, you can switch it whenever you want, kind of highlighting them helps you keep track of them a little better. Good job. Okay, should be a heavy sack out here.
Sun Eater's on the left.
Heavy. Oh yeah, white cap.
Hot damn. Okay,
I'll be
so Sun
selling
Eater
some
in the
white
far
cap
left.
after this. Right, on your tank.
Okay, so all DPS on the Sun Eater on the far left.
Well, so much for that keeping you alive thing, buddy. Sorry.
The cats too. I'm sure most of you remember that, but the cats usually die in AOE's, so don't worry about the panthers.
Savages are loose. Like that.
Gentlemen, where are you at?
I'm getting out. Thank you.
Okay. Okay. Another heavy sack on the stairs. Yay, salt.
I got bug guts.
Okay.
Anybody looking for Twilight Remedy?
There, the second seal. Wait.
Yeah, Billy is.
Looking for all.
Adara will.
Don't. It's trap. He's coming.
Right, so.
Is this the one with the pillars?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Take cover.
Ooh, pretty lights. Nobody strike them. Right, so. Gonna have the tanks. Basically tank them right here. Tank will use this glyph right here to cleanse them, so nobody use this glyph right here when necessary, and basically we'll explain that in a second, but this glyph right here will belong to the tank and the tank alone. Alright, the rest of the glyphs around the battlefield will be for those who need it when necessary. Alright, and
Your screen will turn blue.
I'm having a brain fart on the first. What's the first phase, Animus?
He puts a pillars on his shields.
Shields.
Yeah, he will, if I'm not mistaken, he puts an AoE at your feet that will do kind of radial damage, so make sure that you're not stacked on top of somebody else. Just move slightly apart. You don't have to run around or panic or anything. Just kind of spread apart. During that time, he has a damage shield on, so the faster we can burn through that, the faster that AoE on us stops. Yep. So try to just burn him down.
And more or less during this fight, we all want to stay like, you see him where he's standing out there? Well, we're going to tank him right here next to this glyph, but we need to stay literally on this half of the battlefield of this map, because it's kind of like a circle. We need to stay on this side and like somewhat as close to him as possible, but not too close, because when he activates pillars, the pillars will activate underneath the people furthest away from him, which could make things difficult, because once 5 pillars come up during the course of the fight, and I'll be calling them out just so everyone knows how many are up, once the 5th one comes out, everyone's going to need to literally stop what they're doing and run and put themselves behind a pillar in a way that it basically puts the pillar between you and the boss 100%. No, you can't be standing to the side or nothing like that. You literally gotta make sure you're soft locked on the boss so you can see them all times, and put that pillar between you and him as fast as possible once that call comes out. That way we can survive the insta wipe that ensues after that. Hopefully we won't get that far.
I'm going to interrupt for just a minute. If there are snowflake pads open on the ground, please do not touch them. They do come back after a few seconds, but that's a good rule of thumb throughout every fight in this dungeon or trial, to not touch anything funky on the ground.
Right. But during the course of the fight, if you get cursed, which I think, what, Manimus, your screen turns blue, right? Or something like that, some
Yep,
indicator.
it'll turn a blue kind of...
Then that's when you need to step on those glyphs, but not the one that belongs to the tank.
So that's why it's important to make sure they're up for when those people do get cursed. We're not running around like chickens with our heads cut off trying to find a pad that's available to cleanse ourselves.
Plus
So
the
if
tank will
you're
need
not
his.
blue, don't touch the pads.
Yeah. Plus the tank's one is assigned to him because when he gets cursed, he needs to have it right there beside him, so he can just keep the balls stationary without having to run around for a cleansing thing.
So that's pretty much it. Just make sure that we stay between where he is currently and the tank's pad right here. We need to make sure we're on this half of the circle.
Yep. Soft stack, not too tight. The small AoEs could kill you.
Perfect. Alrighty, guys, ready?
On you, tank.
Yep.
Grab him, pull him over, and then we'll group on his tail. Good stack, guys.
First
pillar's up. And somebody's cursed.
Warhorn?
Thank you.
First pillar being up is a good point of reference to not get too far past that one. Second pillar is up.
Burn phase.
Yep. Spread slightly apart and burn through that.
Which was done really quick. That was nice.
That was good. Good burn. So we have 2 pillars up right now. Third pillar. Good job. They're all nice and close.
Warhorn.
Somebody got bellows.
Yep. Okay. There we go. Captain's got it.
Fourth pillar is up.
Alright guys, when this next one comes up, make sure you're behind a pillar and he is directly on the other side. Don't mind the cat. Alright, fifth pillar up. Everybody behind a pillar.
Alright, get behind the pillar. Right on, kick his arse.
Somebody got hero. Alright, bud.
Spread.
Where you at, hero?
Right there by the 2 kitties.
Okay, 1 pillar up. Alright, so the pillars are getting a little further away. Make sure we're kind of staying grouped together.
Warhorn.
2 pillars are up. I got you, fellas.
Alright, it's at 9%. Let's burn them.
Good job.
So Josa, he was once a great king of cats. Now, what a waste.
That was good. We got good damage.
Jazhasa was a ruler without...
I got a crazy stamina recovery. Heavy sack over here.
Should be 2 chests and 2 heavy sacks in there.
And a backpack. Damn it, it's empty. I'm done. I quit.
I don't know, but that chest is pretty empty on my screen. Just pulling stuff out of nothing. Why must they put lootable errands right next to the ladder?
It's a complete
Every
troll.
time.
Right, so let's all get together here, and Shaman ads are more or less don't aggro.
Are we?
That's aspects.
Don't
Hold it,
aggro.
bud.
Right, so there's two
I thought
kinds
that
of
was
ogres.
gentlemen. I'm like, the fuck, man.
Right, so there's two sets of ogres. There's shaman ogres and then there's regular fat Shreks. The shaman ogres are the more important ones. So we want to kill them first when we see them. Yep. Good dad, don't do that to me, Anna. I don't do that.
Shrek is life.
Right, so here we go. on you, Tank. I can't even think straight now. Oh, this
Yeah,
is so
think
funny
about
and
that.
wrong in so many ways.
This is my swamp now.
Yeah. Oh god. So uncomfortable.
So funny.
I still remember the first time I saw that. I didn't even know what to say.
I feel like if you watch that and you immediately do know what to say, there's something wrong with you.
Sunny in the middle at the back.
Yeah, no, I was just like, I was speechless. I was like, this is the best thing I've ever seen and the most terrifying.
Yeah, I was like
Locked on
jaw
the
dropped and had half a smile at the same time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright, be sure to focus Sun Eaters down first. So we get that negate out of here.
We get that savage off us first. If you don't mind.
Get that res on C loop.
Help, I've fallen and I can't get up.
We should hand out life alerts before we start these.
Oh my god, they'd be so, like, yeah, they're all disconnected, so you just press it, and everyone else would know you're down.
Yep, it's like an item that we just pass out in group. We're like, alright.
Press this if you're down.
What's this? We'll call the authorities.
Yeah. You like called 911, they're like, what's your emergency? Like, my killed members. They fucking died in the game.
They won't res me. Fallen and they won't pick me back up.
They would hang up on you so fast.
Shaman over here.
Not before dispatching a unit to definitely arrest you for prank call.
Yeah, put you like in a psych ward.
Okay. So you'll notice this kind of alternates. It goes from Sun Eaters to Shrek Phase to Sun Eaters. So there are two alternating types of ads that we will deal with pretty frequently for the next couple groups.
And then down here they'll do it in one big mashup.
Yep. And then they get both at the same time, so it's a real big party.
Yep.
Sun Eater on the right.
Sun Eater by the pillar.
Okay.
Sun Eater down. Savages are ripping us.
Tanks, we kind of got to pull them out of the group, if possible.
Yeah, those archers, they can be pretty lethal in veteran. Shooting in on the group like that.
Good job.
Right, so down here we're gonna handle these ads starting in this little cave over this hill right here.
Okay. So jump down and go immediately to your left, and everybody group in the cave.
You still refuse to join our band?
What was that wrestling ring thing of survival I used to do back in the day? WrestleMania?
Battle bots? I don't know. What the fuck are you talking about?
Rumble?
Yeah.
Yeah,
oh,
bro.
the Rumble. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what this is. Yep. Rumble
Yeah,
in the cave.
come in like every minute or something.
Yep.
Oh.
Ridiculous. Like, it's so crazy.
There's no party like a Shrek party.
Someone pick up Bella?
Can it render around?
If you're not already.
Yeah.
It's the one. Thank you.
Bella's where you at?
I got
Say something.
It's like dead outside the cave.
Oh, okay.
Not sure. I'll kill him.
Too many Shreks.
Oh, donkey.
Too much love.
Too much love, for sure.
Get
Alright
in the
guys,
street.
Sun Eater is gonna be up on this hill right here.
Yep. So he's
By
gonna
himself.
follow the right hand side all the way over here to the group, to the hill. Right here, basically at the base of the hill.
Ah, crap. Yeah, 2 savages in the group.
Yeah, we gotta separate them off. Because all the ads are kind of following and they're stacking in one big group and it's kind of wrecking us. So the savages, gonna pull them off to the sides, tanks. Maybe we can get through the Sun Eaters first.
Alright, Ogre's coming out of the cave. And from
2 flesh renderers.
just go for the Ogre mages first. or
Shaman.
shamans.
Oh, crap.
We gotta get them pulled apart. They're stacking and
Ah, they keep knocking me back. Sorry.
Let's go about this, buddy.
Go ahead and get up.
Renderer.
Okay, next phase is in. We should have... I don't know if we have...
Sunny there on the Sunny with the big pillar on it.
Yeah, Sun Eater in the back. Yeah.
There's an ogre over here too.
You got that?
Oh, shit storm over here. All these AOs.
North, or can one tank pull the flesh render out?
I'm on it.
Sunny was down. Sunny.
Get that shaman. Shaman down. 2 flag
Flesh
tanks.
render. Sun Eater in the back.
Sun Eater. Go for it.
Thank you. There's also one smack dab in the middle with everything else.
One on the right will be down shortly.
Yeah, just take it. Move to the group.
Yeah.
It's down, yeah.
One on the left is still to go down.
Pick up heroes.
And my game fucking froze.
Good day, just go ahead and close that and come back as soon as possible.
Right.
Yes.
Is it over?
I think it's over. We can wait
Forgot
for...
how long that fight was.
When our task is done, you must remember to clean your armor.
Alright guys, before we go through the next door, let's wait for him to come back, please. The next one is the twins.
Sanctuary. The shy and skinny I used it as a dojo before. The twins have probably fallen into the vent dance. Be cautious.
So weird just normally walking in this game.
So we gotta wait to open the chest, or?
No,
Yeah.
you can open that, just
I just don't go through the door.
yeah, don't go through the next door, please. Okay. What you think so far, Bellows?
It's pretty cool. Really hard.
Oh, yeah. You ain't seen nothing yet. Don't worry.
This next fight could make people cry.
This one's not too bad once you get it down. I think it's just, it's harder just communicating sometimes. Like if not everyone's on the same page. It'd be hard when it comes to switching, but that's... As long as you switch, that's all you really gotta focus on for this fight. Can get a bit confusing though, for sure. The last one is the one that just...
Alright, Still, you back? Okay?
Yep. Yeah, I'm back.
Okay, so when we get in here, we're gonna divide into teams of 6, but stay along the wall, please. Do not go out into the middle of the thing until we say so, okay? Okay.
We are fear. We are suffering, recondite, and
Oh, Legion.
Yeah, you know I always do this animus.
I know that, but I just got done telling people not to run to the middle of the thing.
Yeah,
I know you know
I
what to
knew
do.
I was gonna have to say that too as soon as you said that, so I'm sorry.
Okay.
This helps your explanation.
I agree. Alright, so Legion's the healer, so we need 4 DPS and a tank to slowly go across the room, dead center like this. I'll be one of the DPS.
Just 4 guys. That pet, you watch that scamp? Watch that scamp. There it is.
Yep.
Oh,
Yep.
fuck.
If you have any combat pets though, they will...
It was the
Okay.
skip.
Okay,
Border
let's see.
Bear 2.0.
Let's see how good we can do a hot explanation on here.
Oh,
Go
I
for it.
thought we were wiping. I just.
Are we wiping?
Whoa, oh,
I think
wiping?
we should probably
Yeah,
go
we
for
should
it,
wipe.
yeah.
Completely wipe.
I mean,
Yeah, at this point.
Yeah, because it needs an
It
explanation.
blows.
It's small.
It blows teabagging me.
yeah.
Unless, yeah, it needs to be explained to everyone else here, besides Bellowsby. Has anyone
It's been a
else
while.
not done this?
Please kill me. Took them so long.
I think it's probably good for a refresher anyway.
Yeah, no, it is. Like, I know the basics, but...
Alright guys, if you have a combat pet or non-combat pet, all pets, please put them away for right now.
Oh, so it was a pet that done it?
Yeah, it's just a summonable thing.
Yeah, that's funny.
Pets act like a self-defense mechanism.
Yeah, like,
anyway,
honestly, the pets shouldn't aggro or get hostile until you do.
Like
No,
we were
there's one.
saying,
There's
go ahead
one
and
walking up the middle of the.
split. Turtle, you can res yourself. Okay, are you our tank over here?
Crouch.
Nope, we've got North, so I guess you're... Okay. Alright, so we have one healer, one tank, and one DPS. I need 3 DPS to join me over here, please. If you crouch, please.
It's just
There we
safer.
go. Yeah. Alright. So, gentlemen, Syl, we need one more.
I'll go.
DPS.
Oh, please don't. I always like
Perfect.
spray.
Alright. Legion, go for it.
So during this boss fight, you see how there are different color lights above their heads. One, Basha is purple over there, and how do you Skin Ray is white, I would say. Yellow, white, whatever. Alright, so best to start. As soon as the tanks aggro, one tank is going to choose, like, let's see, who's our tank over here with me? With Legion. Norse. Norse, we're going to aggro Vasha, the purple one, first. Alright? The other team, across the way, you'll aggro Skin Ray first. When they come to you, what's going to happen is we're going to get those same lights on our head. And that's the first phase that's going to happen here. Once we aggro them, like a couple of seconds later, they're going to assign their color onto our heads. At that point, we will need to do a boss switch, but we need to stay basically right here at our doors where we're grouped up now is where the damage and the tanks need to tank their fight, their boss, respectively. Once we get our assigned colors, and I'll call that out, the tanks need to do a boss switch, which is why you needed ranged taunts. For this right here, you want to range taunt the other boss across the room so that you switch bosses. And that way, once they switch rooms, the reason we're doing this is because you can only damage the boss that has the opposite color. Right? So once we get that assigned light, we will do a boss switch to where the only people that will be moving will basically be the tanks if they need to just get their bosses across the room. After that, we're going to do a damage phase where we just need to put out as much damage as possible. Then there's going to be what's called a prayer phase. During this prayer phase, the boss will instantly teleport to the same spot of the room each time during prayer phase. Vashai will be right here where I am. The other boss over there, perspectively, will be kind of to y'all's right of the door, right? And they will just be praying. And at that point, yeah, praying. I love that. I got a little bit caught in the mouth. Excuse me. At that point, the floors are gonna light up like one half and the other. So you see how there's candles going down the center of the area here. The side that we're on is going to get one color all over the floor. The side on the other side is going to get the other color. At that point, we're going to need to match the colors on our head to the floor. And then or hold on, let me catch my thoughts. Match it to the floor, and then if it's the same, we're gonna stay on these sides. If it's a different color, we're gonna need to rotate. But we need to stay away from each other when we do this, because when we have the lights on our heads, the opposite color will blow up. Like, so if our group gets near to their group, the lights on our head will basically combine and become like little AoE bombs blowing up and killing whatever's in that AoE, which is why we're across the room from each other, to stay away from each other like this. Now, during that prayer phase, when we rotate, you basically just want to rotate to your left. That group over there, yes, just like you're moving now, we'll be rotating opposite of each other in a clockwise fashion, but only during prayer phase. And during prayer phase, we can actually get as close as possible to the line to the left in preparation for crossing over, just to make it easy. But we're basically at prayer phase going to rotate like a clock when I will call it out, or if anyone else is aware at that time, call it out. But only one person should call out the floor color and switch, and I'm going to basically do that right there. After that, it's rinse and repeat basically. But what will happen is, the part that where a lot of people get confused is we may have to switch sides, but the process is still the same no matter which side that we're on. Past that, it's rinse and repeat.
The 6 people that you are with right now will be the 6 people you will be with the whole time.
In this tight
You
little
should not run across the room to the other group, because you run the risk of killing them. So when we switch, we're going to group where the bosses, kind of near that middle line where the bosses kind of are, and that way we're constantly one whole room apart from the other group, and we just rotate in a clockwise fashion if the floor requires us to switch.
And
so I think there's a lot of mechanics to this. I think the best way to do it is to show. If we do, yeah, good point, Norse. If we do this, let the tanks go ahead and grab their respective bosses first. So Norse will grab Vashai first, and Ninja, you'll grab Skinrai. DPS, wait until they aggro them back to your side. They'll assign our head colors, and we'll do our first boss switch before we really do any damage to them at all.
Vashai will die a lot slower than Skinrai, because he's got the sword and shield.
Okay, so just try to make sure if we're switching bosses routinely, the damage should be relatively even, but when we get closer to the end and we can watch their health bars a little bit more, we may call out like hold DPS on Skinrai or hold DPS on Vashai. That way we can get them both down, because I believe if one dies before the other one enrages, and it is bad news bears. So anyway, I think let's give it a shot.
Yep, because practice makes perfect. I could talk it to you all day. So let's go ahead and aggro. Yep.
Okay, bosses come back to their sides. They'll give us our head color.
Go ahead and bring them all the way to the wall.
And then another point we didn't make, there will be little mini bosses kind of throughout here. They will put a Jesus beam on players. If you see one next to you doing that with a golden beam coming out of them, bash them, please.
Yes.
That's so big.
Okay, I think we need to do a boss switch.
Yep, go ahead and do the boss switch. Everyone just stay over here besides tanks. And throughout this whole fight, I meant to mention that nobody should cross the center of the room.
You guys need to interrupt him so he aggroes. There we go. Shit.
Need to interrupt him? Thank you.
Yeah,
now he's coming over here.
There we go, there we go.
Coming. We're good. Good job.
He's in the middle of Jesus beaming somebody over there.
Alright, prayer phase.
Prayer phase. So let's just move to the left here. Same, yep, stay your same side.
Okay.
Stay your same side. Now we're gonna get a new light because it's a new boss.
Okay, boss switch.
Now tank boss switch.
Good job.
That right there, people, is the most complicated part of this trial, basically. Yeah. Trial, really, that's like one of the hardest parts. Most people can't get that as quick. Alright, prayer phase.
Prayer phase.
Alright, and we are switching sides. Switch sides. Alright, now just rotate over here to this one, and now we're going to get a new light.
Good job.
Oh, and now we can boss switch.
Switch bosses.
Come on, buddy.
I got him. I got him.
Thank you.
Beautiful so far, guys. This is very smooth.
Was it 40%?
Good, nice and even.
Prayer phase.
Prayer phase.
Alright, rotate sides. Rotate
Switching.
sides. Good. Switch. Move, peeps. Move.
No,
Alright,
no,
get the
no.
reses. Get the reses. Just concentrate on reses right now. No worries on DPS.
Oh shit. Gotta kill me.
Watch out for the heads of the people you res. They'll be different colours, so who you're picking up.
More people over here.
We're working on them. They're down.
Just be careful when you get up, you don't blow each other up.
Hey Ninja, do you want to grab the opposite color?
Yep, boss switch, please.
Oh, we've still got people down.
Oh, I'm down.
Guys.
Can't get Norse back up. There we go.
I got that about
Just be careful that body next to you. He's got a blue head. Just move away before he reses.
Ninja, you gotta... Okay, alright, we've got both
Alright.
tanks on this side.
Now we got our lights. Now tanks need to switch.
Well, we got 3 people over here.
Norse, go to the dark side.
Yeah, let's just get reses and tanks do the switching.
Yeah, I think it's a wipe. We fell apart there.
We have a lot of ads up too.
Yeah, just go ahead and wipe it. Right, so
Okay.
just make sure that when prayer phase is called that you immediately cut DPS and move to the spot ready, or just be ready to move when told. And you got to move, because the reason we're moving is so that we're not on the same side where we're going to receive that damage. That's why we move. We have to be on the same side of the same light, or we take damage when their DPS explodes.
And the explosion affects everybody.
Yep.
Everybody should be staying with their group and moving against the wall.
Clockwise.
Left.
Yep. As if you're the tip of the clock.
Alright.
Oriole again, thank God. So itchy being a
It's a blue one. 2, 4, 6, 7.
Yep, Billy went over there, so we're good. Okay. Well, otherwise pretty good though. Very good for a first run. This, hands down, is one of the most mechanic-y boss fights in the game. Like, it is a lot. So that was pretty good. Just be sure we're ready to switch.
Don't feel bad that we wiped. A lot of people wipe here.
Yeah, no, that's gonna happen in this trial.
It's pretty normal.
Alright,
Okay.
so I'm
One thing a lot of
gonna-
people forget. One thing a lot of people forget is when they res someone, that if that person's got a different colour head to you, they'll blow
each
you
other.
up when they res as well. Try and res
Yeah,
people
that's
the same
my
colour.
boss.
That's what killed me.
Alright.
Alright, I'll switch.
Fish.
Approaching
Perfect.
purpose.
Prepare to move.
Get him pushed.
Stay your
Same
same
side.
side. Stay your same side and go back to positioning.
Good job.
Alright, go ahead and ball switch.
Good job, tanks. Very good. Okay.
Negate bubble.
Hurt.
They're about to prayer phase anyway. Prayer phase.
You ready?
Stay your same side. Stay your same side.
Alright, back to the doors.
Sunrise at 20.
There's a swap.
Yep, swap.
Who's it?
Boss switch.
Grab this boss, please.
We're gonna want to calm down on Skin Rai.
Yeah.
There, Shy. Someone
Bash
grab
that
Shy,
Jesus
thank
beam.
you.
Bash that Jesus beam.
Guys. Thank you.
Bash that Jesus beam.
Oh, it's not working.
There you go. Good
Alright.
job. Alright, so you said we need to ease up on Skin Rai?
Yeah. The other
Alright,
one
easy
died.
damage.
He's up in skin. Let's take some meds.
Yeah, take the edge out, yep.
Try to hold them off.
Make sure we're not crossing the line. Perfect.
Prayer phase.
Prayer
Prayer
phase.
phase. Stay your same
Same
side.
side.
Stay your same side. We're staying on the same side the entire fight.
Skin Rise saw it at 16%.
The Shy's at 21.
Okay.
Oh, give us.
Yeah. Just go ahead and milk it. I'm pretty sure we're on par.
You gotta.
Alright,
Once
boss
one's dead,
switch.
all of us
Stop.
can.
Yep. Ball switch.
Good job. Come on. Come on.
Yep. Don't forget.
Leg.
They're about to lose. They know it. They're trying everything they can.
Lag switch. Lag switch.
If the Shy is dead, Shy is pretty much dead. Good luck, guys. We go burn the other boss. Oh, nice. All done.
Good job.
Easy.
Good job. Yeah, only one wipe. That's not bad.
No, not at all.
Could have been better.
You could.
I'd just like to thank
We'll
the
trade our
awesome
items
killers.
for the last boss.
Simple and simple.
Billy, you need that Twilight? Snatch
Yeah.
it up.
I'm all filled up.
Okay, nice.
Anyone else for hopeful healers in the future? You might want to snatch that remedy up.
You see that new healing set?
Yeah, the one that extends all the one that extends all your buffs.
Yeah, that's ridiculous.
40%. That looks that looks like an instant nerf.
Yeah, that's a nerf waiting to happen. But it'll still be effective.
Yeah.
Would you see that you can stun bosses now?
Really?
Yeah. Only 15 to 20 seconds, like once every 15-20 seconds. Whatever that means.
Still, it's
Says-
DPS.
Says that
Yeah,
you'll
Free
be able
DPS.
to.
Yeah, that's like added DPS to compared to incoming DPS. You know?
Especially if it puts them off balance as well. Like if you can put them
Yeah.
off balance with it as well.
Yeah, I mean, you're basically putting out more DPS and cutting their DPS, so it's pretty decent.
I mean, think every time you'd interrupt Skin Rise, Jesus Beam. you'd go off balance. Are we going through the gates?
Guess so. Everybody went through. It'll be. I think they.
This
I
is
think
more or
they
less
fixed
like
that.
mobs with switches. So we can basically kill them at this first initial mob, but only after we hit one of 2 switches.
How does the Panther work on this one again?
Kill it.
Just chase it.
That's about it.
It
It's
just
nothing
auto.
special.
Doesn't it chase the person with the light?
Just chases 2 people, yeah. I'm trying to get caught.
Two people with a light. They should group up so that we can...
Anyone watch the Panther game?
And boom goes the dynamite.
Traditions. I love it.
It's like clockwork. Alright, ready guys? Here, kitty kitty.
Not yet.
I want one. Let me have a mount like that.
I know, right? For as much as that thing costs, I mean, shit.
Like, I would seriously pay $50 for a mount that size.
Oh yeah.
Fucking heartbeat.
Stay together. A lot.
Alrighty, let's switch first.
Right.
Apparently not.
I guess we're doing the right one first, huh?
Go for it, Billy.
Same time to surprise you guys.
Hell nah.
Wanting to test the heels, huh, Billy?
Alright, so same thing as before. Sun Eaters first.
Sure, they're appearing behind us.
Yeah,
They're appearing behind us. Right by the ramp.
Oh, I don't think there was one this time. Wait, there's not.
Yeah, there's not. It's just these 2 so far. They'll come out.
You get one in a delayed spawn in the second group.
Yeah, as many times as I've done this trial, I've never memorized these groups.
Sunny goes back.
Fuck that.
Sunny is down.
The other one.
Stand still. Sunny to appear in pretty much the same spot again.
Yep.
It is.
There it is.
Look, there's a savage at the way back here.
Okay, well that was switch number 1. Oh. Alright.
Sun Eater in the back.
Yeah.
Two Sun Eaters.
Move the weight.
Oh, we got Kara.
Yeah. Dude, that's any that. Oh. Really.
Thanks, Bib. Sarah, where are you down at? Only 85 deaths. There we go, perfect. Sorry man, I couldn't find you.
Sunny's on the back. Hey, back here. Ah, run away.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah.
Sunny was down.
Just hate it when your bard doesn't flip and you don't realize it.
Yeah, I hate that. Fuck.
This is the last one, yes? Yes.
Ooh, shiny.
Bit farther.
Your songs are powerless, Cantor.
Now, are we keeping them separated or keeping them all together right there?
Crickets in a howling tempest.
That's what I was wondering.
Listen to me.
Do we
I'm
keep
sorry,
the
what?
Savage? Do we keep the Savage, the Dreadstalker, and all that like in the AOE's, or do you guys want us to pull them completely out of there while you deal with the Sun Eaters?
Oh, the 2 flags. No, just get them to where they're not aiming at the group. You know, when
Alright,
they
so
do
keep
their
them,
bow shots.
keep them in the AOE's and stuff.
If you can, but it's not necessary. Well, the main part is just not shooting out the group, because we can always just move to them next. But if you can get them in the group while still shooting away from the group, great.
Alright. Ooh, the hallway of
I'll be right back. I just have to get a drink.
Yeah, actually, give me...
Oh, too late. Camps.
Someone scamps.
Bad demon monkey.
Sunny's on the right.
AFK.
Sun Eater off to the right.
Bad demon monkey. Oh, also, watch out for the kamikaze monk dudes jumping down and exploding.
They're so cute.
Yeah, they think they hurt. Oh, here comes one. Who's gonna run with me in the next boss?
I will.
You're a healer, man. Hell no.
Sorry, that's right. Kind of rude here, he puts his negate on top of himself. Get DPS on him without dying.
Well, that depends on whether or not it affects them.
If Ninja wants to tank the big dude, I can run with you.
Okay, that's fine. We don't really need 2 tanks for the last part.
I mean, that's what I'm saying, like, usually one of the tanks goes as a runner.
But that,
fine
you
with
know,
that.
tactically at that point is a better strategy, I think.
Hey, son.
Yeah, less damage taken away from the group.
Should be another Sun Eater? Or are we standing? Yeah.
There you go. Okay, Sun Eater's up. Alright. I need to make a couple skill switches before we Billy, will you be so kind as to call our cats out, please? Since you do such a marvelous job.
Oh, don't take the cats. Don't worry about the cats.
About the cats in the next one.
Yeah. No, sorry, I was just noticed where all the DPS and the cats down in the middle of the room.
Okay, alright. I need a skill swap. Give me just a minute. If you guys need to take a break or trade anything, I would go ahead and suggest doing it now, while we're in this room, or the next room with all the treasure and stuff.
Yep, goodies.
I can feel it. The
And
drums,
something to drink,
the
BRB.
drums are rattling my teeth. We must be quick, yes? Adara will do what she can to protect
Is Lokaj in the next room?
That's a restoration.
bright moons protect you.
I'm gonna be a runner. I'm gonna switch my debuffs.
If you guys need to renew your food or anything, it should probably still be good. I don't think it's been a couple hours, but repair your weapons, re-enchant your weapons.
Damn.
You okay?
Yeah, I just got a pretty good treasure chest there.
Sweet. What'd you get?
I can't remember, but it was like all the way up the left side of my screen. And there were treasure map, set piece.
Okay. Cool.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah, feel free to link in group chat what you guys don't want. If you're interested in trading.
That's all I got, sorry. Miss Bix.
I'll be right back.
Okay. Got a merchant if anybody needs one.
Go on that night here in a minute.
What?
Um,
My little one.
Bellasby.
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm.
You there, Bellasby?
Yeah.
Don't take this the wrong way. I wouldn't worry about bothering with linking anything. You're just level 124. You need to wait till like 160 to worry about trading that stuff. Everyone here won't really need it.
Yes, it won't be 160 gear quite yet.
Yeah, because Alkosh is a good set, and that makes people really excited when they see it.
Somebody get their hopes up a little bit.
Yeah, trade.
Give me that Alkosh.
Yeah, a little bit. I was like,
120.
man, Alkosh, look at all that Alkosh. Bracers, guards, boots. And I'm like, wait a minute. Bellasby?
That's
Boots?
not Bellasby, is it?
Yeah, Bellasby, boots of Alkosh. That's Ninja Turtle. He put up it too, but up further up, it's.
Aspects, I'll take that robe, please. It's Aspects. I'll take the Moon Dancer robe.
Oh, gotcha.
Can find you. He's shooting us though.
Excuse me.
Wow.
That was a deep rumble too. I tried to hold that down. I'm sorry. I felt that.
I mean,
in
don't
my
do
belly.
that. You might explode, but I mean.
Nah, I only do that on my sneezes. My sneezes make me feel like I'd explode if I hold them.
Shoes, please, Animus.
Sorry, what?
Shoes, please.
The
Well,
Moon Dancer shoes? You want the jerkin
take the Moon
too?
Dance. Take the Mirror, take the Moon Dig, the Jerkin. You be jerkin.
You jerking.
There you go.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Anybody need a merchant before I put her away? Oh, okay.
Alright, I'm back.
Okie doke.
So who are our runners? Are both our runners experienced?
Yes.
Sweet, so we're not going to worry about explaining that part unless you want to, Animus.
No, I just want to figure out which sides we're going. I'm most comfortable on the right side.
I can do the left.
See, that sounds like a match made in MoL heaven.
There we go. Great. Well, that finishes up our part of this, so go ahead.
Well, let's get into the next room before we do all that.
Okay.
That way it's better seen to explain it to you.
If you value your pathetic
Wonder if it DPS
Bellows, you
will
still
be
using the
enough for
merchant?
one run, one lunar phase. Yeah.
It's been pretty good so far, so hopefully.
Right, so let's all make your way pretty much across the room.
Please don't touch the snowflake.
Yep, same thing applies with the snowflake rune, just don't touch them. Runners need those, nobody else will.
You'll take my snowflake rune and I die. I'm blue, I will come back and kick your ass with my smurf self.
Also, nobody but the tank should step on the circles surrounding the room until told to do so. Pretty much need to stay off them because all those circles on the floor, the snowflakes, the circles, they all give buffs, and buffs only to the first person that touches them. Which is important for the tank because the tank needs those big circle buffs that circle around like a clock.
We gotta get up. We gotta move. Okay. Yeah. There's no touching the circles. Okay.
So has everyone here done this before, besides Bellasby, of course?
Mm-hmm.
Small refresher, real quick, like, the runners are going to do their thing in the background. Their thing in the background, when they're told to do, will affect what happens to us out here. The tank will aggro here, start to fight here. We'll hop glyph to glyph. As a group, we'll stay together in between the circles like right here. When told to do so, we'll switch groupings in between the circles at certain points. The tank will be tanking the boss hopefully as close to the circle and on it as possible. When the glyphs change, you'll pretty much see it because the glyphs will highlight gold, you know, so we'll call changes when that happens so everyone's aware. But let's try to stay together as a group, getting through and healing. Elizabeth, that's pretty much just the most important part you just really need to do is stay in the group and DPS the boss. That way group heals is easy for me and Millie, and you know, the runners do their thing, everything will pretty much play out. Past that, anyone else have any questions? Animus, go ahead.
Can you repeat that again?
What was the first part?
Yeah, what was everything you just said?
I'm sorry, I was picking my nose.
Bellows, you got this, okay? It's... Okay, I can hardly hear you, man. Yeah, touch all the circles. Every one of them. At the same time.
While dance emoting. Okay.
Yes.
I want you to dance
There
on
needs
it
there needs to be a middle finger emote.
Completely.
I know, like
You know,
flipping
that was-
someone. I'm surprised that's not a thing.
That was completely my favorite emote in Fable.
Yes.
Loved it.
I would do that all the time.
I completely did too.
All the time.
Alright, so tank, pretty much on you whenever you're...
You got one guy away.
Yeah,
You got one guy away, I think.
Oh, we did? Okay. Excuse me. Oh, okay, aspect, I see that now. Good, gives me time to hit my cigarette.
Are you smoking inside?
Yes.
I wish I could smoke inside.
That's why I got a vape, so I don't have to go outside.
Best time to start vaping and quit smoking cigarettes is in the winter.
Yeah, it's too cold out. I don't want to
Or you could do what my downstairs neighbors do and just smoke in their bathroom, so my whole apartment smells like it. It's amazing.
Oh no, my mom's smoked inside for years now, and it's like, stop.
Oh, I can't do
I
it.
don't like the smell. Like, I don't like everything in the house smelling like cigarettes. It's not fun.
So my apartment usually smells like weed or cigarette smoke, or both.
Nice.
Right, because I was completely talking about cigarettes. Yeah.
Yeah. No, I know better than that.
Oh, like, smoke weed inside all day, but cigarette and then
Yeah.
you gotta go outside.
Yeah, I'm proud to say I'm like, I forget how long
Sam?
it's been I've quit cigarettes.
Yeah, I found that.
Double digits easily. I just forget. My wife
Alright.
knows better than me. Cold turkey too. No programs, just quit.
That's what my husband did. Just decided he was gonna stop.
Yeah, man.
I didn't
that's
know about
That's
it
all
for,
it
like,
takes. It takes fucking very little willpower, other than the decision to actually quit and care about it. And the fact that you just gotta say no to yourself every time you walk into a gas station for whatever reason, because you know it's all the habit things. And that's really what it is you're breaking habits. You eat food, you smoke a cigarette. You're at work, you take 15 minute break, you go outside and double smoke 2 cigarettes because you know you ain't gonna be able to smoke one in a while. Alright?
The food
You know,
thing's totally
it's
true. Like
those habits
I'm
that
just
you
like
gotta
able
kick.
to get off of soda for the most part by just not having it in the house.
I'd quit, but I just like doing it too much.
And then you have
Quit.
to understand that your brain is literally going to go through a physical change. Like you're going to have that urge to want to smoke something. So it's like get some gum, get something to satiate that anxiousness of needing that cigarette, because it does happen. It's a real thing, you know. But after I don't know, a week.
You ready?
It really goes away, and it made it so much easier just to, you know, decide to quit. And
Alright, guys. Y'all ready? Everybody here?
As ready as I'll ever be.
Right.
Okey-doke.
MoL final boss fate take 1, right?
Yeah.
Alright, so nobody but the tank, nobody but Ninja on that gold platform, and everybody else butt cheek to butt cheek between them.
Honestly, because
If you are not stacked on top of us, you will probably not be healed.
right. Because I'm hoping we got enough damage to not have to worry about
Rotate.
that. Yep, rotate.
Around the pad. Good job. Alright, so when we have the shadow cats come up in the middle and we call runners go, everybody try to keep comms clear, okay? Please.
Panic?
He's looking at us. Boys, whoops. He's looking at us. Nice.
Runners, go.
Yep.
I'll meet you in the middle when we're done.
Everyone rotate. Platforms over here.
One down on right.
2 left, 2 middle. 1 right, 1 left, 2 middle.
There's too many. We need group up in the group in between.
Left clear. 1 right.
Okay. Go to mid, Norse.
1 right, 2 middle.
Oh.
Right's clear.
2 middle.
Did you get back middle already?
1 middle.
It's gotta be front.
1 middle. Thinking.
It's gotta be. We missed it.
Yeah, it's down.
Yeah, we're missing one. Okay, so
Ooh, I'm crawling in the ground.
I know. What?
Before we start
Did
this
someone
next
get it?
You're
We're totally still rocking. We're still
What?
rock and roll. Bring it back.
What the
You
shit?
get out, Emma?
Yeah,
You
we're
have
good.
block?
We're good.
I did
don't
not
know
get
what
it.
happened. I'm not gonna question it.
Yeah, don't question it, because I was in the ground. I swear to God, I watched my character climb
me
back
too.
out.
Go.
Alright, runners go. Runners go.
Oh,
I got 3.
Alright, rotate platforms. Get on the other side over here.
Gotta get that Hulk down. You got the tank?
you blocked that.
Norse, where the fuck was it?
2 right, 2 left.
Is it cool? Gotta pull
Tank, have you got the you got Rocket? There it is.
2 right,
Oh.
1 right, 1 left. 1 right, 1 left.
Right's clear. Going mid, back.
1 left, 2 middle.
I will break you.
1 left, 2 middle. Left clear. 1 left in the middle. 1 remains in the middle. Thinking.
Got it.
Bring it back. Rotate platforms.
Wait. Hulk is out.
Unleash your fury. Back, vermin. The end is nigh, vermin.
Runners go. Catch her up.
Hulk is down.
Alright, rotate platforms.
I'm down. Sorry, my mic was off.
The tank back up.
2 right, 2 left.
Oh, got me.
Right, 2 left.
Down
1
on
right, 1 left.
Also, with the blue circles, make sure as soon as you get res, you get out of those.
Right clear, going
Right
mid,
clear.
back.
2 middle.
Thank you.
1 middle. One middle.
Mid's clear. Down.
Come back.
30%.
God damn it. Got the orbs on me, so I gotta keep moving.
Oh, are you going?
Rotate
okay.
platforms.
Somebody took my snowflake on both sides. Okey doke.
You have to run against it, have to go through.
Yeah, we're gonna have to do a little lunar phase thing right here.
In the face.
Down.
Find a 3 flag and start kicking the shit out of them at this point.
Use your synergies in the middle, you get 4 in the middle.
Why can't I res him? Okay.
I can't res him. Nope. It's not letting me.
What do we have to do?
Where are we going
The
now?
3
It's
flags
like
on
a
the edges.
big, at this point I thought we'd be done, so we're just gonna do a big mob wipe until the boss basically resets. That's
Right, we got people them up.
We're okay again.
I cannot pick him up. It will not let me.
This is being resurrected.
North got me.
Okay.
Alright, regroup and
Take
start
care
over.
of these ads.
Yep. Take care
Drag
of
the ads
I'll
all
focus on the boss.
Racket is down, out.
But, yeah, the platform's over here, but I'm still
Yeah. Tank, just go ahead and, yeah, there you go, he's here. Alright, it's basically a reset and we can just wipe the mobs together.
Yep.
rotating.
Yep, rotate platforms.
So the ad should follow.
Prepare for maybe another run.
Well, he's gonna go into execute
Run,
phase.
take off.
The Hulk is out. Hulk's out on the boss.
Who's over there?
Okay, wow, he's all the way
One
over
down
there.
on right.
Tank needs to get him.
One right, two left. Why are all you guys over there? You need to be over here.
I don't
One
know.
right, one left, two middle.
Yeah.
All of you need to come over here. One right, one left, two middle.
Right is clear, going mid back.
Two middle.
One middle down.
One middle. One middle.
Mid clear, go back.
Oh, great.
Forward, child of darkness!
Like I said before, if you die in those blue circles, make sure you get out of there ASAP because they will flip. You stay in there, so. I look from experience.
Cats are up, runner. Yeah.
Rotate, rotate.
Rotate. She gotta get him down.
Alright.
Alright.
Looks like he's execute phase.
Going to the middle.
Oh, this is not my game.
Alright. You guys got this. You can do it. We can do it. We can do it.
Guys on the edges, you have to get to the middle.
We can do it. We can do it.
Oh shit.
We can maybe do it. Oh my god, this fucking sucks. I'm gonna slam my fucking head against the wall.
This is our first attempt. That's not too bad.
I know, but like, it just sucks it's so close. It was a really good first attempt, though.
We got 3 hogs running around.
It's
Doesn't
really
make
good.
it easy.
Yeah, no, those stupid. If the mobs weren't there, you would've done.
So, what can we do differently there?
Okay, so
I think
at
everything
that
was
point,
really great up to the lunar phase.
yeah. Okay, so at that point, at lunar phase, basically when he, well, lunar phase, that was kind of a surprise. I didn't think we'd actually get that far into it. But at that point, basically, it's like 4 people, which is like tanks and healers, will be in the center. We need to locate the 3 flag and basically synergize him to death. And then it's like just kind of work on each creature in like a clockwise fashion after that. But I'm pretty sure it's like, I don't know if all the circles provide a synergy or if it's just the one in the center. I forget.
Just
I think the one in the center.
Just the one in the center?
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
And then after
I
that,
don't remember
you
what
know,
we did last.
then after that, basically each DPS is supposed to pick a circle and basically be assigned to that circle during lunar phase and be in that circle and be DPSing their prospective creature in that circle, something like that. And then after lunar phase, the execute phase, which took place at like 11%, the same DPS go back to the same circles, because at that point, like a little blue orb starting at this one will come to these platforms, and then this one, and then that one, right? So someone needs to grab those orbs, as basically those orbs do like AoE or have some function that like damages us a lot, but one person can't pick up 2 orbs, right? If that happens, it kills the person instantly. So that's why each DPS needs to be assigned to a pad, so that at that point, at execute phase, you all return to your pads. If you return to your pads, as soon as the first orb here is touched, the next one can be touched, and then the next one can immediately be touched. But basically, if y'all are already there, it'll almost be like almost instant that the orbs go away, because there's going to be one at each one collectively, slowly, as the execute phase takes place. So like it starts here, then like a couple of seconds later the next one, and then so on and so forth. And as long as you're in those circles, then we don't have to worry about maintaining.
Does it just hit X?
No, you just have to touch it. It's a contact thing, because it's a negative thing. Like if you get 2 of them, you die instantly. And that's the function. So one person can't just circle the thing like smart ass and like totally negate that mechanic. They negated that idea altogether by blowing you up when you touch 2. So I'd say at this point in DPS, go ahead, circle the map, pick a pad. Get familiar with the pad. At lunar phase and execute phase, this is where you're going to go. At lunar phase, the healers and tank go centered, and we'll locate the 3 flag ASAP, synergize it to death. At that point, everyone here should go to these circles and start DPSing the creature in that circle.
So let's go to the next one.
Yeah, everybody should get a pad.
So I'm going to be in the center.
If you're a tank or a healer, you will be in the center pad. Synergizing.
So every DPS should pick a pad right now and just stand on it, so that way you know that's your pad.
Yes, that way when that phase happens, it's no brainer. If there's no one on that pad, we know who to blame. I know who to laugh at. I know who to make fun of.
So this is your pad. There are many like it, but this one is yours. So
Aspects in pad.
Oh, such flashbacks.
This is where you will come for any shit hitting the fan phase from here on out. Okay?
I don't have a keyboard here, but Animus, can you at least text in so my aspects understands? This is your assigned pad.
I think he can hear us.
Oh, can
he? Yeah, he can hear us.
Okay,
yeah.
Great. Alright.
Yeah, good.
Righteous.
Also, one more thing I want to reiterate, because I did not, like, when the circles turn blue, Don't touch them.
Yeah, pretty negative.
Well, because if you get stuck in there,
Like,
because I
everything
have gotten
blue
stuck
negative.
like right in the center. If someone tries to res you, you're not getting out of there.
So
Like, it's
another
a
thing too, the blue pads, because you'll notice throughout different
Yeah, nothing was-
phases, while there's one gold,
Yeah.
there are others that are blue. When the runners come back through the door and we go to our little fancy snowflake pads, like these over here, the reason we're doing that is because we have a blue debuff on us that will kill us if we go back through that door. So the same thing kind of applies. You will pick up the same sort of debuff when you touch any blue glowing pad. So blue is bad. Gold is good for tanks, but just don't touch any circles and the vehicle will swell.
Alrighty.
Okay.
Right, so
Alright.
we all rotate
Redo.
the room in a tight little group in between circles like a clock at the first phase, and then once we get to lunar phase, we go to our sign pads. You know where to go. So hopefully run 2 will be number success. Yeah.
Number success. Alrighty.
Yep.
Yep.
We invented numbers now.
Alright. Ready,
Okay.
guys? Group up. Ninja on you.
Another pointless attempt. So be it. I will break you. Burst in shadow.
Okay, rotate around the pad.
Rotate. In the healing circle of love.
Legion touch you with those golden balls.
Here they come. Touch them.
No, no.
It's good for you, trust me.
Hulk, pull up.
Rotate.
Done.
Focus to go.
Right, 2 left. Right, 1 left. 1 right, 1 left. 1 right, left.
Go ahead and come there. Man.
1 right, 2 middle.
Right's clear.
2 middle. 1 middle.
Mid is clear. Done.
Mid is
Nice. Got this handy dandy little map here from the guild page.
Alright, some people rotate too quick. Alright, rotate.
Hulk coming.
Everyone gather close over here on the other side of the pad. I can't give you heals or big buffs if you don't.
Like big buffs.
Nice. Rotate.
Runners.
right, 2 left.
Copy of this.
1 right, 2
Right, clear, going mid back.
One left. Middle.
Left's done.
One middle, one left.
So the good one was
There we go.
Clear. Come back. All clear.
clear?
Okay.
Okay, yeah, awesome.
Rotate.
Okay.
Oh,
Percent is he at?
34, 33. Rotate pads.
Caps are up.
Caps are
I
up.
didn't get off of it in time.
you down?
Yeah, I'm down.
Circle back up.
You guys are on the edges.
Aspects is down too. Someone grab it.
Yeah.
Two right, two left.
Oh,
Two right, one
and
left.
AoEs. Swear to God.
Oh, nice.
One right, one left.
Okay.
One right, one left.
21%.
Right is clear, going mid back.
One left. The middle.
One mid down.
Middle is clear. One remains on the left.
Okay, we're getting our left
Got
mid.
him.
Clear.
Clear? Okay.
Always that one walkway.
12%. Prepare for execute phase.
Alright,
Go
pulling.
to your circles.
Don't forget to cleanse north.
Once you get your little
One?
orb, you can come to the center and be healed.
Oh.
Scrub.
I didn't know that.
3, 4,
Shit.
5.
A deep. Alright.
Burn, burn, burn!
Stop moving. You stand still and get healed.
Burn, execute if you got him.
Y'all practice.
Uh-oh. No! Okay, I don't understand what I don't know, maybe I'm not understanding what we're supposed to be doing.
Well, I know that when I went to go do mine, I know that I did my orb wrong. Like, I know I fucked that up. I went
Like,
in
what
with
is-
that and
what constitutes
realized.
doing it right?
What was that thing, though, where you just
That
killed
thing
everyone?
I missed the bash or else we died.
Okay. So, one at a time. One question.
What do we do with the orbs?
Do with them or when at execute phase when it happens?
One.
You just
Why
gotta
are
be there.
we
You just gotta pick it up.
like-
Huh? What? Animus?
So,
I was watching it. The orbs, like, basically, it looks like they just send this massive, like, AoE, like, into the center and attacks everyone. So as soon
I'll
as
be
the
right
orbs
back.
came back up, everyone's health started going down like crazy.
So I guess my first question is, when we say go to the pads, are we standing on the pads or are we
No.
waiting until an orb
No, the
comes up?
orbs, it looked like they were, like, kind of outside of them. Like, when I was dead and I was, like, looking at the...
Did you notice how there was a tether coming from the center
Yeah.
to the pads? Yeah, like at the tip of that tether on the pads, that's basically the spot where you need to be to get it. Once it shows up.
Yeah,
it's like it
it's not
starts-
directly on it, it's, like, outside of it.
Yeah, and it's like I'm pretty sure
But it's,
that
like,
started
in
right
front of
here.
it or something like that.
Yeah, so it'll start here. So the first person, whoever's here, will grab their orb, step on their pad first, which will send the orb to him, right?
I'm sorry. No, the next one, the next one will appear on this one.
Right, and all
And
that
then it'll
person
just
needs to
get-
do
it'll
is
just-
walk
yeah.
on it, right?
Yes.
Do we need to step on the orb? Because when I stepped on my pad, I died, like, right after.
If you step on 2, I think you die. Like, if you stepped on a blue one before, if you've stepped on it and stepped off and then get back on it, I think it will kill you. But
Okay.
I'm not sure, that's why I was asking.
Yeah, no, it's like
Roll
confusing.
dodge third, okay. Oh, okay.
Oh.
That way you don't sit on the pad, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, you just need the orb.
Okay.
And it's just for you just collect it, and then it basically you just continue DPSing. There's nothing past just being there and getting it to counter what he's doing, and then DPS all at the same time. So like at that point you want to use your ranged attacks until you have a chance to get your orb. Use your ranged attacks.
So it will start here. Once this person sends theirs, it'll go here. And then so on.
And it
so
should
we
relatively last pretty quick unless there's someone not there.
Yeah. So I guess just be mindful of the person to your right. And make sure that when they go, get ready to go. Roll dodge for your orb. Okay. Alright. Everybody ready? Let's give it another shot.
Yes.
This one's a tough one. Oh, no, get discouraged.
This is like the hardest of the hard when it comes to making sure like the nitty gritty details are perfect.
Moonlight cannot thwart me.
Rotate.
Holt coming.
Let's run.
Rotate.
Ah, man, I'm missing it every time.
One down on right.
Rotate.
One right, one left. Ooh, the middle.
I just got an
Rotate
achievement.
platforms. Standard group.
Right, clear, going mid back.
Sounds good.
One left.
That res and double speed for a chance.
Something is churning on the other side of the breach. We must hurry.
One left.
No, I don't. You have it.
One mid down. Rest are front mid.
Would be the last one.
Oh, okay. There's some on this pathway back here.
Clear.
That should be all of them.
Clear? Okay.
Alright, rotate pads.
Shadows take shape. Slaughter them. Show them the wrath of Namira.
Holy lag.
Oh, don't tell me that.
Just
Not
think
good.
of it like bullet time.
Well, when the boss isn't even showing up on your screen.
Rotate pads.
Cat.
Runners.
Cat's up.
Claws out, friends. Rakat's servants have returned.
Two right, one left. Two right, one left. One right, one left.
Right's clear, going front or mid back.
One left.
Hurry, friends. The breach is near to breaking.
One left. Middle. One left, one middle.
Mid is clear.
One remains on the left. Left. Runners come back.
Gather up.
You have no power here.
Rotate pads.
Okay.
Shadows take shape. Slaughter them.
You got a werewolf.
Rotate pads.
Let's run.
Yeah.
Two right, one left. One right, one left. One right, one left.
Bathe in the hail of sorrows.
One right, one left.
I will break you.
One right, one left. Left is clear. One right. Two middle.
Right, clear.
Two middle.
Go front mid.
One middle. Thinking.
Gotta be front.
One middle. Clear. Runners turn.
Execute phase. See the
What the
tether
fuck?
go after that first one?
One.
No,
One,
it
pick us up the first one.
It killed me as soon as.
Third one.
Got that.
Fourth one.
Yeah, I don't know
Third
what
one's up.
happened there. It killed me as soon as I tried to go touch the orb.
I think.
Did you
Okay.
get the up?
Okay.
Everyone got the orbs?
I know what happened. So after this, I'll explain.
Fourth orb. Number 4 orb, guys, it's still up. Fucking. Alright.
I don't understand. My pad doesn't have. Never had an orb on it.
Yeah, because it probably hasn't got to you yet. It goes in order. So you can't get yours
See
until the
the
person
tethers?
to your left or right has got those.
Yeah, the tethers are showing up at the pads in like a clockwise formation.
I'm dead.
So I'm gonna try and go number 4.
Through the pad.
I dodged it away, picking it up.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Animus,
So who was
or
it?
I think
Who was
it was
it?
you
Pad
who
number?
said it earlier, where if you step on the thing twice without cleansing it, it kills you. I just was reading what killed me, and that was basically what it said.
Yeah.
I think it's not
also-
entirely us either. I think this thing is glitching up.
So
I think I'm just
No,
confused. I can't tell if I got the orb or not. Like, I don't know.
You become blue. Like the screen doesn't turn blue, but your character kind of like
Okay.
blue aura.
You can see the orbs
Plus,
really, really quick.
where everyone is like dropping, but they went to their thing and it killed him. What's happening is, I believe, is the AOE's they're exploding, and the ones I'm talking about are the ones that spread with like balls in like a
Yeah.
circle, right? Those balls are like the same thing as those orbs. When you get
Yeah.
touched by them, you get the blue aura on you. And that's why the
Yes.
snowflakes are there. They cleanse that, because that's what gets on the runners when they come back through the door, which is why they do the snowflakes, at least these two closest ones. And I think without realizing it, some of y'all are getting tagged with some of those AoE bombs that
Yeah.
are blowing you up, and then when you went to your pad, you're dropping dead.
No, that makes sense. I think we do good though, like getting them down to where we can just skip the mid phase. It's also complicated.
Another thing too, I'm having to run around like a chicken when I come back from running because the snowflake's not been there. So please don't take that bump.
Right. It
if you're
is.
not a runner.
It is so important for everyone to stay in a group, like right here in between these circles, like, and move like a circle group. You see how my AOE there is making a circle itself? Y'all need to be like in a tight group that close. And when we say rotate, when you rotate, you need to be in that same tight group every time. Every time people are running around, you're scattered, you're circled around the circle, which is completely opposite of what was explained at the beginning, to begin with. You need to be in a tight group when called to rotate. It's easy for the heals, especially when the rain of death from above comes down. Friggin'
Yeah,
Healing
the only ones
Springs
that
is a
break
miracle
group are the
there.
runners.
So, tight group this time around.
Alright, Lego. Ninja, we're on you.
Cool thing
Yeah,
about this though is we're learning a part of it that a lot of people don't ever learn.
Right.
There's a lot of people out there that have such high DPS that they never learn this part of the trial.
I agree.
Yeah, I was gonna say, cause I've never seen that that part before, ever.
Yeah, I'd run this trial probably 3 or 4 times and never saw it until we were with this group, and we just didn't have the damage output to burn through it like the times before. So, yeah, totally new to me at that point.
Yeah, it's not a bad thing, it's just good to learn what happens after the lunar phase.
Rotate?
Rotate.
Yeah, because it's man, pretty much you have to know it for like veteran.
Tank is down.
You're gonna go through those phases in veteran mode.
Yeah, exactly.
One down on left.
I think that just
We got
pushed us
Ninja.
back onto the snow wave. That was
Ninja?
I got my back turned to the
One right, one left.
That was behind.
Something is churning on the other side of the breach.
One
We must
right,
hurry.
left is clear.
Go ahead and go mid.
See, there's them orbs right there I was referring to. That little shockwave sent some out.
Two middle.
Okay, you go front, I'll go back.
One middle.
Storm approaches!
Pretty sure now.
Gotta be front.
Rotate.
Oh,
I
I
just
fell
laid,
off.
I just laid my AoE right there. Oh.
What happened?
And so that's
Hey,
what
Norris.
happens when the cats in the center go down.
North, PM me on Discord the map that you're looking at, because I don't think we're looking at the same ones.
The one on Discord that you posted onto the links.
Okay, here, before we start this, let's go back and cover this, because it seems, I think something's going on.
Go ahead. I'll explain what just went on. So
No,
close.
I know where I missed. I know where I missed on it, and I didn't hang a right to go to the front.
Yeah, because
I was already in the back.
Your right side.
Yeah, I was already in the back middle.
Back middle is the one like in the way back, like the by the little hut thing. That's back.
Okay, so you.
So
I hate to do this, but is there any way you guys could find somebody to take my spot right now? I gotta work like stupid early in the morning, and should have been in bed like an hour ago.
Yeah, no worries, man. Totally.
Legion, is there a way I can tell when to switch? Because my back's too up.
Okay, sorry about that, guys. Good luck with the run. Talk to you guys later.
Right, man. We'll talk to you later, man.
Aaron, want to join us?
Legion.
Yes.
Is there a way I can tell when it switches? Because I can't see the back one, because my back's switch platforms. And...
When the glow goes to the next platform.
Yeah, but I can't see the next platform.
Oh,
If
you
you
can't?
if you could like turn the boss around so he's facing us, and then but like his back is to us and you're facing
Yeah.
towards the other one, that might help maybe.
Try to keep your back facing counterclockwise.
Because it does light up, I think, before it turns blue.
Okay.
Yeah, the next one lights up completely. Yeah, and
Yeah.
and that's when I call.
But yeah,
when the
you
next
can't
one
see
lights
it.
up, that's when I call rotate platforms. So that'll be a good time to look for it.
On Ninja, I normally tank the boss like here, and then when I see him go up in the air, I just move to the side, and he actually like pushes you over to you. When he lands, he actually flips you over to this
Yeah, so Ninja, you're gonna want to stand like right here on each platform.
Watch it. Okay.
And then when you see that one light up gold, you're gonna just want to move over like this.
Alright. Yep.
Oh shit.
But here we go.
Alright, I was down the inside.
Okay, we're down at we're down at DPS, so
Yeah, we're down at DPS.
Right.
Someone in chat saying they could
challenge.
I invited him, but we started before the.
Oh, there he is.
Yeah, there he is. Welcome.
Seems like they've been watching this.
Are we going or should we stop?
Let's just go. Give it a shot.
Yep, rotate.
Did that help, Ninja?
Yes, it does.
Alright.
Gotta try and drop that help too. Cost a lot of DPS.
Okay, so I just saw someone deliberately go out of their way and take a snowflake pad.
We got runners.
Rotate.
Yeah, and I died because I got blue buff and can't cleanse. You gotta stay off the paths.
Alright, someone owes Animus a res.
Very Animus. Have we got people running? Or we still got cats up?
Oh,
I'm running.
I was dead, so I'm running now.
It's a challenge all
clear.
around.
Go back.
I'm going to center right now.
Okay.
His left is clear.
One down on the right.
One right, one middle. Right is clear, one middle.
Go mid.
One middle, three. One
It's gotta be back mid.
I'm heading on in. I'm gonna step away.
Rotate platforms.
I'll be right back.
Did you get it?
Yeah.
Hold on the main platform. Drop that. Oh.
Sorry, I couldn't hear you.
Yeah, I said it was at the very back temple.
Oh,
Rotate platforms. Runners go.
I was clear.
Runner job is never done, Animus.
I have no stam.
Two right, one left. Two right, one left. One right, one left. One right, left is clear, two middle.
Right is clear.
Two middle.
I'll go back mid. You go take the front one.
Two middle.
I think front should be
One
clear.
middle.
Oh, one goes.
One middle, single.
Shit. I've gotten them all back here. Okay.
This is the very front
Rotate
one.
platforms.
Platforms.
I'm not able to get on inside.
Yeah.
Wait, what?
It keeps saying that it's
Oh. Uh-oh.
Wait till this to stop the fight.
I'm trying to travel through group and way shrine. It's not letting me in.
Okay. Runners go. We'll try it after this
Rotate
one.
platforms.
Runners.
I'm down.
Hey, Ninja. Oh crap. Probably shouldn't go on that platform.
Lagging.
Yeah, I'm lagging too.
It's because I'm here.
Ah.
One right, left is clear.
I will break you.
Right is clear.
One
I
middle.
got the front.
Okay.
One middle.
Ah.
Oh shit.
One middle.
Got it.
Got it? Okay, good. Thank you.
Rotate platforms. Get ready to have lunar phase.
Fun first, please let me fun. There we go.
Get the Hulk down.
Alright guys, everybody remember their pads.
We're one short, by the way. It's one of the tanks I have to go to get them all.
Yeah, that'd be fine.
But not yet, because he's not execute yet.
Alright, lunar phase. Everyone to their pads. Healers, tanks.
No, it's
3 flag is over here.
Sun Eater is on me.
Platform 1, so 12 o'clock.
Alright, rotate to the next one to the right. Kill it.
There's a Sun Eater on platform 12 o'clock, 1 o'clock. First one.
Oh, there's?
Yep.
Ah, yeah, right.
Oh my god.
Definitely want to get that one. Oh, there's a couple more Sun Eaters this time around
Yeah.
than there was that one.
Take as many Sun Eaters as you can.
Alright.
Alright, rinse and repeat from the beginning.
Bring as many ads to underneath the boss as you can.
Yep. Bring them over here close to us so we'll wipe them with our...
Rotate.
Synergize that solar prism. Rotate.
The Savage is just wrecking the crew for one of the tanks and pick them up. Can't get them down.
Alright, rotate platforms.
We saw the Sun Eater over here.
See the Savage up, see the Sun Eater up.
Yeah.
Runner's gotta go.
Yeah.
Got a Sun Eater in the middle. Let's go down.
I made it inside.
Got a Sun Eater near the middle platform. If you guys can hear me. Okay, all the ads are down.
Right's clear.
Get the Hulk down.
One middle.
One middle, one left.
There's aspects. Get the rest. We gotta get this Hulk down because another one's about to come out. Perfect.
Where did I miss the left?
Mid is clear.
Cleared, come back. Rotate platforms.
Okay, platform.
Clear? What the fuck?
No. Yeah, there was one on the left. That...
Oh, maybe they were clear because they were down.
I survived. Ha 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 ha.
What?
Get us
Alright.
up.
No, I got consumed by the
thank you, Billy.
I don't know how those two survived.
Hulks are out. Try and get the Hulk under control if you can.
Runners are up, guys. We're toast.
Not this way.
Never die.
This thing doesn't let you reanimate.
I've noticed that.
I apologise, guys, but I have to get to work. It's 12 o'clock for me, so I have to go to work. I'm sorry.
No worries, man. We'll see you later, bud.
Nice.
Thanks for joining us.
Everyone. Sorry I couldn't finish it.
You got this,
Six
Norse.
out of you.
Alright. Now let's get a proper group going.
Yeah, I really hate it. I'll say, I know everyone's leaving, but like, I hate to do this. I promised my boyfriend I'd call him. I don't wanna
Oh no, it looks
make
like
no one
Apex.
upset.
Looks like Apex gotta go too.
But if you guys keep doing this, I hope you guys get it. You're
Of course.
close.
No
I
problem.
think we finally got the strategy down, at least for most of it.
Yeah, no, it's definitely a good strategy is down. It's just I think this match is being really glitchy right now too. It's a lot of lag.
Alright, guys, have a good night.
Good night. You
Yeah.
too.
We just gotta find 2 more people. Anybody got any friends?
Nope.
Oh, right there. Jump. No.
That was so quick.
Jump says he can get in.
I'm here.
Jump's already in. Let me. You find somebody?
I found one person. I thought Aspects was breaking group. Let me look through my gear, see if I got anything for you.
I'm sending my one friend a message. Unless we got people.
I don't think so, not yet.
Aspects, I think, wants to trade his stuff before he heads out.
We need DPS, right?
Yes.
Yeah, I got a DPS.
Is it percent?
No.
No. Alright, we gotta fill that spot. Aspect. Anybody have anything to trade him? Anybody?
Wait, what?
Have a good night, man. Thanks for helping out.
I sent my one friend a message. She's got a pretty good DPS. She does this trial a lot.
Billy, I'll let you try yours first since you spoke up. First, if that doesn't work, then Norris will give you crown. I think 13% from the guild is also able to join if we can't get that worked out.
Well, if we got a guild person, let's get them first.
Billy. Billy.
Yeah.
Are you trying your friend or do you want to try a 13%?
Her friend.
Oh, I invited him.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he just showed up at the right awkward moment.
Sweet.
Alrighty.
Hey, Obed, thanks for coming.
Alright, guys. Jay, park in. You got a mic? Oh, what happened?
Someone aggroed.
No, somebody DC'd.
That too.
Okie doke.
These seals are mine.
Rotate pads.
Shadows take shape. Slaughter them.
We got our group split in 2 groups, guys. You need to all be over here with us between these 2.
Alright, rotate pads.
Runners.
They are stirring up the void.
Jump, you okay, man? Jump, Zach.
Yo, sorry I died.
Oh, thought you'd be feet.
One right, one middle, left.
There you are.
One right, one middle. Right is clear, one middle. One middle.
You got it.
Clear.
Oh.
No war can stop me.
Rotate pads. Focus up.
Unleash your fury.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh jeez.
What the fuck?
He just
Rotate
slammed you.
pads. Runners up.
Cats are up.
The Ghostmold shadows have gathered again.
Hello.
Show them the wrath of Namira.
Two right, two left. One right, one left.
It's some grade A button mashing, guys.
I was gonna say
Got a
something,
national
but
blood.
If you don't destroy the controller, how can you destroy the enemy?
Right is clear.
You cannot hide from me.
Down.
Go front, mid when you're done.
how many are on the left yet?
One middle.
One middle, okay, good.
Mid's done. Clear.
Moonlight and fool's whip.
Rotate pads.
Forward, child of darkness.
I think I just lost my theatrical music.
The end is nigh, vermin.
Rotate bathrooms.
Cats are up.
Oh no. Yeah, my screen froze.
North, is that you? Did it unfreeze? North. Is right clear? Right should be clear.
Yeah.
I don't know if Norse is here. I
see the other runner.
Yes.
Interesting.
Oh,
I don't.
Better put a step on it then.
Okay.
Rotate platforms.
I think it's a white guys. Yeah, I can. DC'd.
Oh wow, I DC'd.